Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot, where I serve and I slay. So dear Sagittarius, today I'm going to be doing your reading for the month of October, and this is going to be your free extended reading, which I'm giving back to the community. So thank you so much for all your generosity and your support, my cutie patootie. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge and get some final advice for you. Sagittarius. So, you already know, I made it very clear in my last video. We are all tired of Nicki Minaj. I don't want to hear about her. I don't want to hear her songs. Ever since I came back from the retreat, her songs do not resonate with me. It's a different frequency. And she was being very nasty to Cardi B and to her kids. We talked about this. So she's dismissed from my playlist, okay? So let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you, dear Sagittarius. Pumpkin spice latte. Okay, so your challenge, Sagittarius, for the month of October is the Five of Pentacles, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. So your challenge here, Sagittarius, has to do a lot with this energy of the Five of Pentacles. There is a lot of nostalgia, missing somebody, feeling abandoned, abandonment wounds, abandonment issues, right? The Five of Pentacles shows these people being outside into the cold. So maybe you're in a current situation, in a separation with someone. We're going to clarify and see why this is your challenge. Now, in the recent past, Sagittarius, you have the Four of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So in the recent past, I do see here someone being very closed off towards you, possibly a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm getting here you wanting to know the truth, wanting to know the reason why someone was very much closed off towards you. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. In the present moment, you have the Six of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So in the present moment, a lot of you are celebrating something, okay? A lot of you are really in this place of wanting to create more stability for yourself, wanting to really create more homecoming. There is this high vibrational energy here for you, but with the Five of Pentacles, something here is bothering you, something this is presenting as a challenge, okay? You could be in the middle of all of this celebration and having a great time, but there is something that you need to resolve, and we're going to talk about this shortly. In the near future, you have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so in the near future, somebody here is coming towards you, wanting to resolve a conflict that might have taken place between you and them. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. Okay, so what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. So the King of Cups and the Two of Wands. So there is definitely an energy of some sort of an separation, that emotional unavailability is what I'm getting here. Okay. So, distance. Now, let's talk about the Five of Pentacles for you. What is the Five of Pentacles? Why is it the challenge for Sagittarius for the month of October? So, Sagittarius, the Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Cups, and the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So, I feel like for many of you, how is the zoom in thing? Okay. I was like, what's going on? So I'm sending you a big hug, Sagittarius. I feel like this is quite a challenge here for you. And this separation here that has happened between you and someone else has really caused you to experience this heartbreak and this pain. There is a conflict. There is a situation, there is drama, okay, that has happened. If you're an evolved Sagittarius, you know how to handle those situations. You know how to be demure and mindful. I just feel like that something here has been, there's an apology that you could be expecting. Someone could be expecting an apology. It's just that this heartbreak and this separation has been causing you this sense of loneliness and this abandonment here, okay? You could be dealing with someone that either they have abandonment wounds, you could be facing your own, personal things that you're really working through. I'm also getting here a strong sense of lack of of commitment here, lack of appreciation. There is the Six of Pentacles here, talks about, maybe on an unequal give and take exchange energy that's been really making you feel that way. I also see here the Hangman Pisces energy. Okay, so let's talk about the recent past here, the Four of Cups, which indicates that someone here in the recent past seems to have been very much closed off towards you. So the Four of Cups is clarified by the Hierophant again, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I'm getting here with the Queen of Swords energy. There is a strong cutoff energy. Okay, someone acts very much like an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I do see here you constantly waiting and waiting and waiting for a commitment from this person or a certain level of honesty. And it looks like someone was very closed off. In the recent past, the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so I see here you wanting to know the truth. You wanting to know if this person was willing to cooperate, if they were willing to collaborate with you, with that nice, thick Ace of Wands. That's something that I see here. You really wanted to work things out with this person. But what ended up happening, dear Sagittarius, is that there was a major sense of disappointment. And you are an explorer of life, you're an adventurous sign, so you're someone that you really see the glass half full. You're someone that you still saw, what is it that I'm learning from this situation? You're a very optimistic, positive sign. So even though there was a disappointment, you were able to notice the opportunity that's right behind this Five of Cups, right? There is two of them that are still standing. So you still kind of held the idea and the hope that things were going to work out between you and this person. Ace of Swords here, I think there was a level of certain level of clarity that came in for you. Okay, so the Ace of Swords here in the recent past is clarified by the Temperance, King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. A lot of you are possibly dealing with an earth sign or a very earthy energy here as well. So the Temperance is you, Sagittarius, right? The glass half full, right? So I feel like that in the recent past, you maybe started realizing that someone was, just being very much closed off because what this person might have preferred over what, there is something about this individual's stability that they wanted to choose from. I gotta get some coffee in a second. Okay, this person's stability, what they wanted to build for themselves. Okay, so in the recent past, I do see here, just pulling back, Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles here. Okay, someone here emotionally just being unavailable for you, and this made you question a lot of things. In the present moment, you seem to be really focusing on your own happiness here with the Six of Wands. There is something that you are celebrating. You could be getting some sort of a recognition coming in for you with the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is clarified by the King of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. So there is actually some sort of a good news coming in towards your way. Someone here might be sending, some sort of an email or a message or reconnecting with you. A water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, someone here that might be wanting to come towards you, okay? So there's communication. Okay, there is communication. If you've been waiting for that, that's something that's going to work out. Now, the Four of Wands here is talking about you getting more with your family or the people that you really know. This is about homecoming, okay? Four of Wands, okay? 4 seasons. There's changes that are happening. So the Four of Wands is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Strength, and the Six of Cups. I do see here, kind of like going back and forth in regards to a specific person. Could be dealing with a Leo also. There is a very nostalgic feelings in regards to someone here, and you seem to be kind of like going back and forth and fluctuating when it comes to this person. Or it could be vice versa. Now, in the present moment, the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Justice, strong Libra energy, Four of Wands, and the High Priestess. So I do see here your intuition is telling you something about this connection, whether this person part of your family, whether this person part of your life. Long-term connection here, that's something that you're going to realize in the month of October. And I think that that's going to be confirmed that you see that, there is something here that's actually settling down. There is a sense of peace and serenity that's going to be created between you and this person that's going to make everything click and fall into its place. Now, in the near future with the Knight of Cups here, I do see here, even though you might be stressing out about a situation, I think things kind of like turning the other way than you expected, better. The Tower, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So here is the thing, even though something ended between you and someone else in the past, I do see here a resurfacing energy, Scorpio energy possibly also. The Knight of Cups here talks about someone who is entering or re-entering, okay, into your life. This is someone that you might be really missing out a lot on, and I do see here someone coming towards with this Knight of Cups energy, making an offer. Whoever you're dealing with, it could be you also. I see here someone in this reading quit drinking. Okay, quit drinking. Someone's gonna quit some sort of a toxic habit. Now, the Knight of Swords here in the near future, dear Aquarius, is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Sun, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so in the near future, I do see here some sort of wounds getting healed, finally closing up some sort of a painful cycle between you and someone else. And you know, with the Knight of Pentacles here, this is a very slow-moving energy. This is moving slowly, moving steadily, not rushing into anything, but just being very confident and being very firm about the direction of a connection that you're actually going to move towards to. Now, the Five of Wands here is about the difference of opinions. The difference is that, you know, I think you're going to find a solution for, because even though there might be some things that maybe are very different, whatever, but there is like a middle ground. There is a common ground that's going to be settling things between you and this person. In the past, I feel like when you were dealing with this person, there was a lot of like on and off energy, a lot of inconsistency, closed off energy. But I think that's finally closed enough, because you're becoming very clear. Your intuition is becoming much more sharper, actually, much sharper in terms of the direction of this connection that is gonna go to. The Five of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, and the Moon. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer also. So I do strongly feel like here that in the near future, you're gonna realize that this is someone that's actually meant to be part of your destiny. You might have a lot of answers coming to you in your dreams, in your visions as well. I do see here with the Moon, it's like you start seeing dreams and visions and having major realizations, okay, about this person, about this connection, and things are just gonna start clicking, okay? I do see here someone deciding to open up to you. As you can see, the Queen of Cups, she's the only one that actually has the lead on top of the cup. So that indicates that even if someone was very much closed off, there is this openness, okay, that's gonna come between you and this individual that's going to settle things right between you and them. Your main challenge here, I think, with the Five of Pentacles and what I'm seeing here you're going through right now, is just really finding the best case scenario, the best solution, and working things out and sorting things out. Let's get into your advice and see what it is that you need to know. So let's get the advice for my Sagittariuses. And I did finish my 30-minute nervous system regulation, breath work, and meditation. And life is absolutely chill and amazing. Okay, so you have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. You have the Three of Swords, the Emperor, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so your advice here has to do a lot with you realizing, you know, that even though there is a lot of pain, there is disappointment, there is this heartbreak and this breakup, you know that you have options. You know that you can keep your options open and you can choose from whoever you want to choose from. I think this is a lot about you just really taking and reclaiming your power back, taking your authority back, and just being in this position of wanting to choose what's best for you, you know, because everyone has free will. You gotta be, you know, just honest with yourself and decide and really realize, are you missing this person? Or are you missing the emotion? Are you missing the feeling? Like, what is it that actually you're missing, right? Because people become, you know, they become connected, and there is certain set of emotions and feelings that get cultivated. And when there is a separation, it creates this breakup and this separation. You might be dealing with someone that's avoidant. Maybe there is an anxious attachment issues here. So that's the question you're asking yourself. If you're dealing with an Emperor, someone that might be very, you know, feisty or in and out, you just gotta really decide what direction you really want to move forward to, and make sure that you're pouring all of the energy, all of the care, everything within yourself, because the Empress here is your biggest thing for you to really nurture yourself, to take care of yourself. This is a divine feminine energy. I know there is a lot of divine masculines watching as well as a Sagittarius. So it's about you really pouring into your life, pouring into yourself, and prioritizing yourself and putting yourself first. And stop putting people on pedestal, okay? So dear Sagittarius, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.